the arrival of the Chairman of the Council of State and Asantehene of the Asantehene, Nana Otuofuo II is arriving. Also arriving, Nana Otuofuo II, Chairman of the Council of State and Asantehene of Asantehene, has arrived. Nana, welcome. Arriving now is the Chief Justice, Kwesi Enin-Yeboah. Justice Kwesi Enin-Yeboah succeeded Justice OTUMFUO as the first male Chief Justice of Ghana in 12 years. Justice Enin-Yeboah was sworn in as Chief Justice by President Akufo-Addo in January this year. Also arriving now is the Right Honorable Professor Aaron Michael Okwe, Speaker of Ghana's Parliament. Ladies and gentlemen, be reminded that already seated is a former AU chairman, former ECOWAS chairman, our implementer of the National Health Insurance Scheme, a proud son
by the PRO of the Ghana Armed Forces, Commander Veronica Ahen has also joined us in commentary position. Today, the 63rd Independence Anniversary is coming off here in Kumasi, and the traditional authority in Kumasi is very much a part of this. We have also been joined in commentary position by OSEI Safo Kantanka. Many people know him as Teacher Kantanka. He is a researcher for the Manshia Palace. He has joined us in commentary position. He researches into language, history, culture, and tradition. My name is Abdul Hayi Mumin. It's a cloudy day ahead of the events. Last night we had some showers here in the Ashanti region, and this promises to be a very exciting day for many of the students who are here to do this for the very first time in their lives. Remember, this is the first time this event is coming to the Ashanti region, and this will be the first time many of these children will be marching in front of a president since Ghana attained independence. The first time it was moved outside of the capital was last year when the 62nd anniversary was celebrated in Kumasi. Selikem, in Tamale, I beg your pardon, you were there in Tamale with me. We did the job together. Does it bring back any nostalgic memories from the Tamale experience?
We saw a lot of display of the northern tradition and culture. Here we are also seeing a lot of the display of one of the things that the Ashanti region is best known for, which is the kente cloth. A lot of people are trooping in, beautifully adorned. Right. The colors are fantastic, the excitement is high, and there are a lot of people excited that this has come to Kumasi as well.
And if you just joined us, this is GBC's coverage of the 63rd Independence Parade. Already the Chief Justice of the Republic has arrived. Other dignitaries have also arrived. They will be telling you who has arrived as and when we see them coming in. Commander Veronica Ahen is with the Ghana Armed Forces. Commander, you can take us through what has been happening since morning. We've seen the security personnel take position on the field.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, and the security, the Ghana Armed Forces, the Ghana Police Service, and then other security services, including students and pupils from the Ashanti region, marched onto the parade. And so now we are receiving dignitaries. And I believe in our shot now is...
And so this is the...
I think in our shot now is arrival of OTUMFUO OSEI TUTU the second.
Unfortunately, we have also, for those who just joined us, in commentary position is Nana Osei Bonsusafo Kantanka. He is known as Teacher Kantanka. He is a researcher for the Manshia Palace, and he is here with us also. Teacher Kantanka, what exactly, that's the OTUMFUO Asantehene arriving?
Yeah, you see him arrive with a number of people around him holding shields. This only tells us that we are almost always, all the time ready for battle and to defend ourselves. And in the olden days, before the introduction of guns, they were using shells and swords to fight. So this has not been discarded. It's been used as to remember such occasions. Almost always, when OTUMFUO is anywhere, 1,000 shells surround him. And that is why they have Asantehene in charge. And Asantehene has always been his own son, who is in charge of 1,000 shells around him, protecting him wherever he goes.
Of course, we also know that OTUMFUO OSEI TUTU is the second is the 16th Asantehene, and he was installed on the 26th of April in the year 1999. By name, he is in direct succession to the 17th century leader of the Ashanti Empire, OTUMFUO OSEI TUTU the first. But this is Nana Asantehene OTUMFUO OSEI TUTU the second, who has just arrived in at the venue for the 63rd Independence Day Parade. So who else came with him?
He's arriving with Lady Julia.
His wife, yes.
His wife.
Of course. And what's the significance of the drumming and all the appellations when OTUMFUO arrives at a venue?
Well, the drumming is to recount the past glory. And those who understand the language of drum would be able to tell you, it tells a whole history. In the olden days, it used to be our mobile phones. That is, drums could be played and relayed, and within 15 minutes, it will reach Ivory Coast. Yeah, because they calculated to know that within a radius of 6 miles, the sound goes down. So at every 6 miles radius, they stationed a drummer who will relay to the next 6 miles radius. So this is how they communicated.
And so when we study culture and we hear about the talking drum, it's actually not on the surface. The meaning is real. It's talking drum. These drums do send out messages.
They were our mobile phones, and they are still our mobile phones.
And you see a variety of Ghanaians who have arrived at the 40,000 capacity YARA Stadium here in the Ashanti region. It's in Kumasi, the capital, and Kumasi is a very historic town. It is in this vicinity that it was assumed that it is said that Okomfo received that golden stool.
Yeah, he did not receive it. He prayed to the Almighty God, and it descended from the heavens. And that is what we've been told, and that is what we believe in.
All right, so
it descended on the laps of the king, the first king of Ashanti, King OSEI TUTU the first.
Ashanti region has a very rich history, especially when the independence of Ghana is mentioned. We know about all the efforts of the modern politicians from this part of the country, but also from the traditional rulers who had to fight the British and ensure that Ghana gained independence. Asantehene, the Queen Mother of Ejiso, readily comes to mind in these times, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. She does come to mind. It started long before Asantehene, and that is between 1806 and 1900. There were a series of wars. It is believed that major wars were fought between the Ashantis and the British. The British the aim of the British was to dominate every part of Africa, and Ashantis resisted this domination, so that 7 major wars were fought within this period, and it is believed that Ashantis won 3 times and the British 4 times.
Right, and we'll come back to all the things that led to Ghana's attainment of independence, but we're talking about Ghana. Who really are we, and what really does Ghana stand for? Selikam, do we know?
Yes, of course. The Republic of Ghana is located in the West African sub-region along the Gulf of Guinea. This is bordered by Burkina Faso to the north, and the Republic of Togo to the east, and Cote d'Ivoire to the west. Now, Ghana was inhabited in pre-colonial times by a number of ancient kingdoms. So predominantly the Akan kingdoms, including the inland Ashanti Empire, the Akwemu, the Achim, the Bunuman, the Dinchura, and the Fanti, among others. Non-Akan states created by the Ghana were also existed, as did the Gunja, the Gomba, and others. Now, prior to contact with Europeans, trade between the Akan and various African states flourished due to the Akan's gold wealth. Now, trade with European states began after contact with the Portuguese in the 15th century. You know, the British then established the Gold Coast Crown Colony in 1874 over parts, but not all, the entire country. And the Gold Coast achieved independence from the United Kingdom in 1957, 63 years ago.
All right, and that's exactly why we are here and what we are commemorating at this point in time. But the entire event is in the hands of the Ghana Armed Forces. Commander Veronica with me here in commentary position. So we've seen the military personnel lined up. We've seen the police, fire service, ambulance service, and all the other security agencies lined up. And we've heard about the parade commander. Do we know who he is?
Yes. The parade commander is in the person of Group Captain Edu Jemfi. Let me just give a little background to our parade commander for the 63rd Independence Parade.
Group Commander Edu Jemfi, of course, he is the parade commander, and he has arrived here, and he came together with his parents. Both his mother and his father are here to observe him as he performs that, and it's his father's birthday today as well.
His 84th birthday.
It's 84 years today.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the parade commander is a native of Ashanti Mampong. He was born at Dichemso here in Kumasi to Mr. Kwame Edu Jemfi and Mrs. Joyce Edu Jemfi. He is an old student of TI Hamidiya Secondary School, and during his time he was an assistant school prefect from 86 to 87. Our parade commander is an experienced military transport pilot with over 3,000 flying hours to his credit. He is also a certified flight safety and accident investigator and has conducted several investigations for the UN, for the African Union, for the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, amongst others.
And the crowd, they're excited. One of our dignitaries coming in right now. When our cameras fetch him or her, we will tell you who it is, but obviously an excited crowd as they welcome the dignitaries. And you were telling us about the parade commander today.
Yes, the parade commander commissioned to the Ghana Air Force in 1992. And he is currently the base commander of the Accra Air Force Base. He holds a Master of Science in Strategic Studies from the University of Ibadan, Nigeria. He also holds another Master of Arts in Peace and Security from the Addis Ababa University, Ethiopia. He also has a postgraduate diploma in public administration from the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration. He's held several appointments, including the officer commanding the flying wing of the Air Force Base Tamale, Director Air Operations, Joint Operations at the General Headquarters, Bema Camp, He was once a Deputy Director, Air Operations, in charge of plans at the Air Force Headquarters in Bema Camp. He was also once a Deputy Director, Peace Support Operations, also at the Air Force Headquarters. He has also served as a Strategic Aviation Planner, African Union Commission, Addis Ababa, for 3 years.
Well, he has a great experience in the military, and I'm not surprised that he is the parade commander for today, and that tells me we're in very good hands. And and he has adjutants. What's the role of the adjutants on an occasion like this?
Okay, he has the parade 2IC, who is his deputy, and he has the adjutant. The adjutant back in our unit is responsible for the administration of troops. So he sees to the forming up of the personnel on parade. And then the parade 2IC obviously is his deputy. In the unlikely event that something should happen to him, the 2IC will immediately come and stand in, because in the military we believe that there must never be a vacuum as far as command is concerned. So the 2IC deputizes for him, and in the absence of the 2IC, the parade adjutant stands in.
This is GBC's coverage of the 63rd Independence Parade, which is being held here in Kumasi for the very first time. It's the first time the President of the Republic has had to come to the Ashanti regional capital of Kumasi to host this event. The first time the event was ever taken outside the national capital was last year when it was held in Tamale. Already the economic activities, Selikem, we've seen massive economic activities ongoing right here in Kumasi. Hotels are fully booked, and even at the stadium premises here, the trade, the selling and the buying that's going on here is great.
Yes, as at last night, late into the night, even almost close to 10 p.m., you still had people who had gathered around their wares, covered them with a few bags, just waiting for dawn to unveil them and begin selling. People came with all kinds of things to come and make money, of course. And indeed, we've seen them selling their paraphernalia, especially all the wonderful things that have been made with the Ghana flag. We have some scarves, some hats, and people are buying. The flag itself is being bought keenly. That's the level of excitement here. Also, you find that people who are selling food and all kinds of things are also here just to refresh the crowd who are coming in.
The 63rd Independence Day Parade, the national event being held